Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an affordable one, a drugstore one. I just received, I purchased some new products from Moira and I wanted to try them on with you. So the Moira products are new, the rest of the things I'm going to be using on my face are not. I already have my foundation, concealer, and brows on. What I used for foundation today was the number 7 Lift Illuminate. This is such a beautiful foundation. It is very, very mature skin friendly. It has SPF 15. It has a little bit of glow, but it's not super glowy. I never feel like I look oily with it, and it just looks beautiful, long lasting. It has great coverage. It has like a really good medium coverage. As you can see, I mean, you can still see my skin, but that's fine. It does have very pretty coverage. Now, it looks like they may be doing away with this. I looked on their website to make sure it's still available, and it is available, and it is 50% off, but it looks like all of their foundations are 50% off. I would hate for them to get rid of this because this is really one of the most beautiful drugstore side foundations that you can find. They're not readily available everywhere. You can get it on their website, or I believe they're also on Amazon, and Target carries number 7 online. I don't know if they carry the foundation, but that's sad because such a good foundation. Why do they have to do that? You know, it's so hard to find something that's really good and mature skin friendly and then they get rid of it. And then I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Lone Wear Concealer. And you only need a little bit of this. A little goes a long, long way. This has really good coverage. I have panda eyes, so you're always going to see a little bit of darkness, but it's okay. I didn't want to over apply because I don't want it to crease. I want it to stay looking nice all day. It's going to be a long day today. It's an exciting day today. So I'll tell you all about it as I'm putting on my makeup. So I already have that on, and a little bit of powder. I used the Morphe. This is the light pink one. The loose powder and brightening pink is what I used, just a little bit all over and just down here on. I didn't take it close to my lashes, but just down here I put just whatever was left over on the brush. So not a lot. So for bronzer, I'm going to use this one from Catrice. This is the Butter Like Bronze Contour Palette, and this one is in the shade Born to Shape. I really enjoy this. This is such a pretty bronzer. It's a contour bronzer, but I kind of like mix both of them when I put them on. A really nice bronzer, and without looking, oh my goodness, I overdid it on that spot right there. I applied all of it, but like in the same spot. This is my foundation brush. It doesn't have anything additional on it. I just don't want that. I just don't want that huge amount of bronzer on my forehead. Guess I should have done this. But anyway, it's really pretty. It blends really, really nice. They do have, I believe, different shades that you can get this in. But I usually go for, like, depending on what it looks like. If it looks really dark, I go for the lightest. Because I have light, borderline light medium skin. Yeah, so I usually go for like the second one, but I'm not sure if this is the second one or this is the first choice. But I believe that they do have different options in this. But as you can see, it's very pretty. So I'm just going to put a little bit here. So yeah, my nephew and his wife, they're having their second child today. My husband has a doctor's appointment right now, but when he gets back, we're going to be going to the hospital. And then Moira has some new blushes. And these are the Love Blur Blush. These are cream to powder blushes. And I have this in the shade Sweet Whisper. And it looks so, so pretty. It feels powdery when you touch it. It feels like a very light. You see that? It looks like very sheer and light. I was going to use a Sephora 56 because I thought it was creamier. But I think I'm going to use this one instead. This is from LaRousse. I think this is one that I got in like a Nipsey bag. I don't know about this. Let's see. Here's my mirror. I need to look closer. It's okay. It's not blurring. That's for sure. I mean, my pores are very, very visible, non-blurred whatsoever. So it is not blurring. It is not super glowy, but it's not flat matte either. I've tried different formulas of their blushes. This is a first impression, so take this with a grain of salt. I do have to try this on a little more. I had to wear makeup today for the hospital. I wanted to look nice. And I wanted to start testing this. So I said, well, I might as well just film it. So I have to get back to you on this. But so far, this is not my favorite formula for blushes from them. It doesn't feel like cream whatsoever. This is their little packaging. It says a cushiony cream to powder transfer proof. It is cushiony, but it doesn't feel like cream at all. This feels like straight powder, and it just looks sheer on my finger. We'll see. Sometimes as you have a product on for a few minutes, it kind of blends with your skin and it looks nicer. So I'm gonna leave it at that right now. Okay, then I got 2 of their new eyeshadow palettes. I like this packaging better than their previous packaging for their larger palettes. They were very bulky. I think those bring a little more. They bring 12 shades, but 12 is fine. And this is a perfect size palette. Easy to store, you know, easy to decide what you want to wear. So I think I'm going to go with this one. This one is the Essential Nudes. This is the Spice Delights. But I think I can go with a little cooler tone with this one here. A video that is coming up on Friday has a warm tone look. So I'm going to go ahead and use this brush right here. This is a REPHR 15. And I'm going to start with this shade right here. They have names on the back, but you know how good I am at reading the names when they don't match the front. So we're just not going to go there. And I'll tell you what the name, yes, Spiced Delights. But it has some shades that are a little on the cooler tone, I think. So yeah, they're having another little girl. They already have a 4-year-old. And yeah, they're having another 4-year-old little girl. And now they're having another one. Oh, you know what? I didn't put any eye primer on. Hello. So I'm using the Moira eye primer also. This is new. Okay, not much of anything came out there. Come on. Hardly anything comes out on the doe foot. So far, I'm not impressed with this eye primer. It doesn't look like it really covers anything. Just a little bit on your lids. It doesn't really give you like a lot of coverage, which I like something that kind of blanks out my lid. And this weekend, it was kind of a busy weekend. On Sunday, my grandson, my son's son, Christian, he turned 15. Wow, all my grandchildren are getting so big. I'm glad that we still have Isabella, that is she's 2.5. But we had a party for him, and that was fun. I love it whenever the family gets together. Any excuse. And it's so funny because we have so many birthday get-togethers. And Isabella thinks life is just one big happy birthday. That little girl has a sweet tooth. She loves sweets. I'm going to move you up a little closer. Yeah, she loves sweets. She doesn't care about the food, but give her some cake or cupcakes, whatever it is we're having. But she's so good because we tell her she has to wait, and she's really good about waiting without complaining or whining. That little girl, my son and his wife hit the jackpot with her. She is an amazing little girl. Okay, I'm gonna go into this color right here. It almost looks like a reddish brown. That one right there. It looks pretty, and it's cooler than the rest of them. Be careful, I don't want, try not to get any fallout. I love their eyeshadow formula. It's a really nice one. They're easy to apply and they last all day. Having issues keeping track of my brushes today. I haven't had my coffee yet, guys. But anyways, yeah, the eyeshadow formulas are really nice. See what else is going on. I don't think we have anything else going on. Nothing else exciting. I don't think we're going to be going on any international vacations this year. There's too much going on in the world. I don't think my husband is going to be finishing his Camino this year. The plan was for him to go either in the spring or the fall. And yeah, I don't know if he's going to. I think that's not an option right now, because this is something I want him to finish. And, you know, it means a lot to him. And he got so much out of it when he did his last Camino. And I definitely am 100% supportive on this. But it's just too much going on in the world. I think we want to wait till things settle down a little bit. And we'll see then. And now even the flights are going to start going up and everything with the price of oil. They already said that all the prices, I think international didn't go up that much. They did go up, but not as much as flights within the country. Those went up quite a bit. Luggage, even though when he goes on his Camino, he doesn't take much luggage. He just takes a backpack. So that wouldn't be an issue, because that will be a carry-on. But it's just too much going on right now. No, this is looking like just a tiny bit patchy, but I know this eye is always patchy because of that. I have a spot right here that never, ever, ever likes to take pigment. So I can't blame the eyeshadow for that. I want to do something simple today. I don't want anything complicated. I'm going to go with this shade right here. This looks really pretty. It's very pretty. We are going to the mountains in July with my daughter for 8 days. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. We did that 2 years ago. And that was amazing. We went with my daughter, her husband, and my 3 grandchildren. My daughter's kids and my grandson's girlfriend came with us. And that was so much fun. The cabin we stayed at, it was a huge cabin. And it was gorgeous. And we had an amazing time. I did a little get ready with me video while we were there. It was a beautiful place. So, so pretty. And we're staying in the same spot this year. The place was available. It had a beautiful view. So, so pretty. This is a pretty shade. And I like to darken that outer V a little more. The outer corner. I'm going to try to add a little bit of this one right here. Where we stayed, we could actually see the Blue Ridge Mountains. It was gorgeous. I'm a beach kind of person. I don't know, I love the beach. I find the beach to be very relaxing, and you know, the sound of the waves. But that was relaxing too. That was beautiful. But I don't think I would want to be there in the winter. I don't know. I said that. I don't know if it's the primer. It's the first time I use this primer too. I should have tried everything new today, right? I don't know. It's just, I feel like, and their eyeshadows are amazing. They really, really are. But I feel like I'm having a hard time blending or something. I don't know. Getting frustrated. I'm getting a flat brush. And I'm going to take this really light shadow and put it on my brow bone. Got some on my brow. I keep saying it and I haven't done it yet. Like if it was so much trouble, it really isn't. I have to dye my brows again. It lasted like, I would say like 6 weeks last time, which I think is pretty good. It's the same thing with coloring my hair. I hate doing it. I really do. I hate spending the time. And it's not hard to do, but it's just, I don't know. It's just annoying. Why do we have to deal with all these things? Alright, so I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to do anything else. I don't think I want to do anything on the lower lash line today. I'm going to use the Wrap Lash from Revolution on my lashes. This is a tubing mascara. And usually all you need is one coat. This gives you really great lashes. The only thing is, it takes a little while for them to dry, for the mascara to dry. And sometimes if you put it on your lower lash line and on your top lash line, when you blink, your lashes kind of like, they don't really pull each other, but you know, it feels like a little sticky for a little bit. But I like this mascara. But I may just put it on my, I don't know. No, I'm going to put on my lower lashes too. If I don't put anything on my lower lashes, I don't know, I don't look like a, I feel like my eyes are not finished. You see? It does pretty good. So let me finish the other eye and I'll be right back. Did you guys hear that Hourglass released a face palette that now you can customize? You can get them already pre-arranged, you know, like they pick the colors for you. And I don't know how many choices you have of those because I didn't look at those. But you can also customize your own palette. I ordered one. So even if they have one at Christmas, I don't think I'm going to get it because this one I got exactly the shades I wanted in it. And you have choices for 4 different products. They have the finishing powder, blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. And I customized mine with a finishing powder, a bronzer, and 2 blushes. I didn't pick a highlighter because I don't wear a highlighter on the daily, but I'm going to wear a little bit today. This is the one from e.l.f. and this is the Halo Glow Silky Highlighter, and this is in the shade Soft Pearl Era. I'm going to use a Sephora brush. Yeah, they're so beautiful. And you know, that is one thing, guys, that you know, if you were ever thinking about an Hourglass palette, I think they're so worth it. They really are. They last forever. Those baked products last forever. And there's something about an Hourglass formula that many have tried, but they just can't get exactly how theirs is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really, really is. I don't have anything additional on the brush for the blush. I just want to make sure that I only put a little bit on. You guys know me. I don't wear a lot of highlighter. But yeah, they have some beautiful, the blushes especially. The blushes have a lot of new shades. I want to say maybe like 10 different choices of blushes. And I think only 2 are already existing shades. And the rest of them are all new, which I think is amazing. So I got 2 of the new ones. 2 of the new shades. So I'm going to use this as a lip tint. And first I'm going to use I'm really trying to make my makeup last all day. The NYX Lip Lingerie Up All Night is the shade. This is the lip tint liner. And also CoverGirl just released a finishing powder and the new formula, the same formula that they have in their newer blushes and bronzers. Now they're sold out everywhere. It's supposed to be available at Walmart. I looked at Ulta, they don't have it. Target, but Target says it's not available yet. And Walmart is sold out. So this is new to me. I'm not sure if it's a new product for them, but it's a lip tint and is in the shade 010 Rosewood Silk. That's what that shade looks like. Very pretty. It's a pretty color. I like that. Usually anything that says rosewood I really like. And it dries quickly. It doesn't feel drying on the lips, but I'll get back to you on if it feels drying on the lips, if it lasts. Moira also is very affordable. Most of their products are like under $10. Now their powder foundation I think is $22, and I love their powder foundation. But today I wanted to just wear something that I really love this foundation, this number 7 foundation. This is my completed look. I can't wait to meet my new, what will she be, grandniece? Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. I love babies, I really do. But my sister's not gonna win the race. I have 7, she has 4, and I think this is all she's getting. So I'll win the grandchildren award for the biggest number. Just kidding. I love my grandchildren. I think being a grandma is one of the biggest blessings that anyone could have. And it's so, I know some people don't like to be called grandma. They don't, I don't know. I love being called whatever. Call me whatever. My grandkids don't call me grandma. They call me uva. And don't ask me why. That doesn't mean anything in Spanish. my oldest grandson started calling me that. I tried telling him to call me abuela, but he refused. He called me uva. So then all the rest call me the same. So, but I'll take whatever. So anyway, guys, this is my entire finished look. How I like the products. The eyeshadow came out okay. I don't know if it's this, the primer. I don't know. I have to try with a different primer, see how it works, because this was not, to me, it was not working the same way as my other Moira palettes work. The shadows feel a little more dry, a little more difficult to blend. It's still pretty. I like the look, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't feel the same. So I have to try with a different eyeshadow primer and see if it's the eyeshadow primer or if it's this, because I've never used this before. So I love this. I love the Catrice. This is definitely something that I enjoy very much. The Moira blush, again, it looks okay. I don't think it's blurring. You can see the texture that I have right here on my face. You can see my pores. So I don't think this is blurring, and it doesn't feel like a cream to powder. It feels like a powder, like a lightweight powder. I don't know, it's not any, I'm glad I only purchased one because I think I would have been disappointed. Lip tint feels good on the lip. It's not sticky. It's definitely matte, but most lip stains are. I do have a couple that do have shine to them. Violet FR, they have shine to them. Also the Milani have a shine to them. As the shine wears off, you still have a stain on your lips. But this one doesn't feel drying yet. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Leave me a little comment. Let me know that you are here, even if it's just an emoji. And I will see you on my next video, which will be on Friday. I love you, and I will see you on my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.